And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and it is time to bust out the old crystal ball and try to predict what we're going to see in NBA 2K22 My Team over the next week or so. I like to do these videos once a week, so deal with it. Don't watch them if you don't like them, I don't care. So, we're going to be seeing a bunch more XP, like an absurd amount of XP, I think, over the next 2 weeks, because people are already getting Carmelo Anthony, which is interesting to say the least, because there's 17 and a half days left. What are you going to do for the next 17 and a half days? Granted, the people who already have Carmelo Anthony do nothing probably but play 2K 10 to 12 hours a day, so I don't really think it matters to them. Not much is going to change. But we are going to see some new draft tokens available, etc. I think this week, potentially Wednesday or Thursday, we could see another highlight film type thing, like another lifetime agenda that gives us a reward card of some sort. Who that could be, who knows? Maybe someone like Mo Lucas or Jack Marin, or just someone super random. I don't think 2K is going to use anyone crazy in there. Daryl Griffith was a very good template for what we can expect from that type of program. We're going to see a pretty random NBA player that most players who touch the game only know from playing 2K in general, and he probably won't be that good. Daryl Griffith ended up being okay, but that's because he's okay for a reward card. You know what I mean? Now, tomorrow we're going to be seeing another Primetime set. I know it says 20 days, 20 hours, but that's not accurate at all. These timestamps down here mean absolutely nothing. Dunktober packs will go away on Friday as well, regardless of what it says. Now, trying to predict what cards we're going to see in the Primetime set is absolutely horrendous. There's no point. I can tell you cards we definitely will not be seeing for sure, because 2K likes to put those in big money packs. So guys like Michael Jordan, guys like Tracy McGrady, even guys like Steph Curry, those are going to be money pack guys. 2Ks are not, they're not going to put them in a Tuesday pack. That's just a fact. Thinking of some guys we might see, this would be a card that we could see easily, which is a Diamond Chris Webber. Chris Webber is definitely an early game beast, somebody that 2K would absolutely put into a Tuesday primetime pack for seemingly no reason, and then hype for 2 hours beforehand. Michael Jordan, we're not going to see. We could see him Friday. I would say it's actually a pretty good likelihood that we see him Friday, and I will explain that a little bit farther once I talk about the Friday packs in general. Alonzo Mourning, Glenn Rice, or other guys we could see. Richard Hamilton, Chauncey Billups, those are guys we could see. Ben Wallace. Those are Friday pack, or not Friday. Those are Tuesday pack guys. You know what I mean? What if 2K just shocked the world and gave us a Diamond Scott Skiles? I don't know. John Wall, Gilbert Arenas are another couple guys we could see. They've been giving us a lot of point guards in these primetime packs, so I wouldn't be shocked at all to see another one. That's just kind of how I view it. Paul George is another guy who's definitely a Friday pack guy. In the next, I would say 3 Fridays, we're going to see Michael Jordan, Paul George, and even potentially Tracy McGrady. If we don't see 2 out of those 3 guys in the next 3 weeks, I would be shocked, to be honest. If we don't see any of them, I'll be super shocked. But I feel like that's a 0% probability. We're getting a Paul George or a Michael Jordan within the next 2 weeks, if not this weekend. Now, the packs I think we're getting Friday are going to be flash packs, and my reasoning for that is we've gotten 2 large promos in a row, and 2K will typically like to break up the large promos with flash set or something of that nature. You know, they had Idols last year and Prime the year before, none of which they're doing. I think they may be replacing those with Signature Series, but it kind of remains to be seen. They don't have any not cross season, but full season lock-ins this year, it would appear. I thought that's what they were going to do with Colossal, but I guess not. Now, if we do get a flash set, it remains to be seen what we actually get for the players. It'll definitely be a pink diamond. I don't think we're getting any pink diamonds for Primetime. I could be wrong, but who knows? That being said, a flash set that we could see would be a normal flash Michael Jordan. A glitch Jordan will come later if they're going to give him a glitch card at all, which is usually not something they do. So we could see a flash Michael Jordan who's a pink diamond, who's really good at attacking the rim, mid-range, and dunking. As far as what the glitch card's going to be, I would say point guard. It's either a point guard or a small forward. That would be my guess anyway, because we got Dikembe last time. So I would guess that we're going to get a point guard who doesn't dunk that now dunks. That's my thoughts on the matter. I wouldn't be who could it even be? A dunking Jason White Chocolate Williams, maybe? Something of that nature. We already got a Diamond Steve Nash, so I don't think it's him. We got Darren Williams already. Stockton would be too obvious because we got Stockton last year, so it's weird. I don't know. Like I said, getting a pink diamond Jordan is not going to be shocking at all. I'm honestly shocked we didn't get an amethyst Jordan in the first 2 weeks of this season. Getting a Scottie Pippen would also be not shocking, but they're going to have to come harder with a really, really ridiculous other card to make up for Scottie Pippen. Though I could see us getting like a ruby or an amethyst Scottie Pippen. That wouldn't be crazy shocking for me anyway. We got a Dirk already, so we're not going to see Dirk. I doubt we see a Van Arsdale or something in there. It wouldn't be crazy to see like a ruby glitched Wally Zerbiak who can play defense or dunk. Like, that wouldn't be out of this world. They did that with Peja Stojakovic, so I could see him doing it with someone like Wally Zerbiak, or who's another guy? Because we got Duncan Robinson and Darius Miles last time, so Wally Zerbiak would make a whole lot of sense. Kermit Washington would be pretty sick. Cliff Robinson, no, he's more of an out of position guy, if I had to guess. John Morant that could shoot would be game breaking for sure. A dunking Mike Conley would be pretty sick. There's a lot of possibilities for what 2K can do because it's the early game. You can pretty much, with a glitch card, you can make any player do something they normally didn't do, and it doesn't really matter. John Morant would make a lot of sense, actually, because he's a bigger name and will sell packs because people know how good John Morant is in-game. I personally would prefer the dunking Mike Conley, but to each their own. I don't think it's time for this, but honestly, with 2K being 2K, it's really not out of the realm of possibility to see a dunking Steph Curry pop up. I'm not kidding. This could be the time for the dunking Steph Curry. Like, it will be game breaking for sure, 100%. Like, last year around this time, no, I think it was a couple weeks in the future when we got Monte Ellis, who was basically a dunking Steph Curry. So it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility to get him. A Brandon Ingram card is likely at some point soon. Same with a Zion. Like, those guys are likely. A glitch Zion wouldn't be out of the possibility as well, or like a 3-point shooting DeAndre Jordan. These things are not out of 2K's wheelhouse. You know what I mean? Even a glitch David Robinson that could shoot. 2K has shown that they have no issue just blowing power balancing this year if they feel like it. So a shooting David Robinson would be ridiculously overpowered, but not unexpected. Hands crossed for the glitched Brent Berry. I know we're not going to get it, but hands crossed. We're not getting a glitch Giannis, but a slightly better version of this Giannis, who's a diamond, possible. A glitched Michael Redd, also possible at like the amethyst tier. I would love that. I would hope that would happen. Look, I think it's a little too early for this, but I also don't think 2K really cares that much. I feel like we're getting a T-Mac relatively soon, within the next 3 weeks. Like I said with Paul George and Michael Jordan, I feel like all three of those guys will be at our doorsteps in the next probably 4 to 5 weeks, at the absolute most. Bargnani is another card that I would expect to see a lower overall version of coming in the next few weeks, whether that be a ruby or an amethyst. I think that's about the highest it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to be an outright glitch card, but it'll probably just be a regular flash card like in the Worthy spot or like the Van Vliet spot. That would be my guess. And he'll probably be like okay on the interior, but then he'll be able to shoot and stuff. He won't be that great defensively though. That's just my guess. I don't know. I could be wrong about these things, but this is where my head's at as far as like what to expect from 2K this week. Like I said, we're probably going to get another one of those Daryl Griffith type things. If it's not this week, it'll be next week. 2K needs to give the people who went hard body for Melo something to do, even though they will never use the card. We're going to get another limited, obviously, this weekend. I'm not going to play it because I missed my ring. In 40 plus games, I didn't get one somehow. Hopefully they do like a limited catch-up thing where we're able to get the ring. They won't do that, but that would be great if they were to do that. They won't, though. They just don't even get your hopes up. There's no point. Hopefully this week they change the pickup challenge so we can get a different prize besides a league standard pack every day. It would be really tight if they did that. It doesn't matter what it is. It literally doesn't matter. Just something else. As long as it's not a badge pack. For the love of everything, don't be a badge pack. But, I mean, if they gave a badge pack, or a contract pack, ugh. If it was like a gold contract pack, I'd be upset. If it was a Hoff I said Hoff contract. If it was a diamond contract, I wouldn't be that mad. But we're obviously going to be getting, you know, a Friday challenge or whatever to get a free pack that will net you an emerald base set guy. We're going to get probably something like this, like another spotlight challenge thing pop up. Probably not another one of those. We're going to get another overpowered low tier card as well for the limited warm up this week. I'm actually going to do it since I'm not playing limited. Expect to see more Evos too. I expect to see more Evos, maybe even in the Primetime set. 2K's been loving giving out emos this year. So, I think I said emos instead of Evos. I don't think it matters. Do you care? Probably not. They have been enjoying it quite a bit. And I mean, it provides a decent amount of MT making possibility. Like, you can make an okay amount of MT doing Gary Harris's. Like, let's see what the cheapest Amethyst Gary Harris is and the cheapest Ruby Gary Harris, to see the average amount of what you made. I've sold a couple Amethyst Gary Harris's. I made a few thousand MT that way. It's not crazy. I think right now, like, yeah, about 8,500, 8,800. So it's up actually a little bit. So the cheapest, basically what you can sell an Amethyst Gary Harris for would be about 8,800 MT. Let's see what the cheapest Ruby Gary Harris is. Not 5,600. Okay, let's go up a little bit. That's not good. 7's a little bit too much. So it looks like it's somewhere around 6K basically. So yeah, about 6 KMT roughly. Maybe you can get it lower, somewhere between 5,500 and 6K is kind of what you're looking for. So you can make 1,500, 2,000 MT flipping a Gary Harris in like one game. Because it's like 15 3-pointers and like 5 dunks. Very easy to accrue. 5750 is the cheapest one. So yeah, you can make about 2,000 MT roughly, about 1,700 after the 10% by flipping Gary Harris's. So I mean, if that's something you want to do and you're already playing 2K, you might as well do it. You know what I mean? If you're already going to be grinding challenges or like domination or something, like you might as well flip Gary Harris's in the meantime and make some MT. So as always, it's been your boy Cheap Ludes. Thank you for joining me in my journey thinking about what we're going to see this week in 2K. Hopefully I am correct. Come back to this video on Friday and see how correct I am. You know I will be here. Peace.